My background is coming from a small backwater in England. I read economics at Cambridge, but without any great seriousness. And that was partly because I'd had the most fantastic year in Uganda teaching as a gap year. And when people were talking about what jobs they were going to do and how in 5 and 10 years they'd have this amount of money and this car, and although I'd had no experience in business, I wondered why one might want to do that. It all sounded rather depressing. And so I thought I would like to start my own company, even though I didn't know a single person who was involved in any company. I did go to a single interview with the merchant bank, but my memory of it was trying to keep my shoes clean on the tube, and it really put me off. And I thought I'd just go away for a year, and I travelled for a year. Came back, taught for 2 years. My father was a teacher, his father was a teacher, and education was very important. I knew I didn't want to be a teacher for a long time, but I thought just 2 terms, 1 term at the end of a tax year, the other term at the beginning of the next tax year. So it's all very well arranged. And I enjoyed it so much that I stayed for 2 years. Then I worked on a shop floor in a Swindon factory as a forklift truck driver, working out how I could start my own company. I was very fortunate to be introduced to a friend, Mike Fisher, who was in a similar position, and the only difference is that he had lots of ideas around which to base a company. And after about 6 months, we joined up together, and based around his electronic skills, we started a company called Research Machines, now RM. And that was at the beginning of the personal computer, the first personal computers. And from near the start, we decided we'd make them for schools. There were only probably 10 computers in schools in the country then.